Get those thighs ready. Get the thighs ready. It's leg day. And it's been a while since our last leg day. And that's because it was way too brutal. I just didn't recover. So we've waited now. What has it been? It was session 23. Today's 29. So do the math. It's been a little minute since we've had a leg day. Now, our hit safari was a bit leggy. What's up, Mark? In the bay? Hit safari was a bit leggy. So yes, of course, I did catch some extra soreness from all those jumps and the crawls. Today is going to be a special one. All right. What we haven't worked much yet, of course, because of lack of equipment, but today we're going to get creative with it. The ins and the outs, the adduction and the abduction. Inner thigh, outer thigh. We did a lot of rotational work on yesterday, to open up. So this pairs well with the rotational stuff, the ins and the outs. And it's important for all of our squats, for all of our jumps, all of our deadlifts, standing posture, of course, reducing lower back pain, of course, handling sitting all the time. So get your ass off the couch, maybe take a Netflix break or something. Ins and outs. If your knee is vulnerable for any reason, especially on the inner side and the outer side, the MCL and the LCL, perhaps after yesterday's work, you noticed. Maybe you have some pre-existing injuries happening. Perhaps today ain't the one. I would go back to session 23, crush that. But if you have inner and outer knee injury stuff, consider diverting. I'll give you time also to notice, and we're going to warm it up gently. And if you notice any pain, you'll let me know. And we'll make some adjustments, or I'll recommend you go back. However, if your knee is feeling pretty fortified, pretty good, and you didn't have any issues during yesterday's rotational stretches, today should be just fine. And beyond that, today should be actually quite wonderful to supplement a little bit of the ins and outs work that we've been missing during the quarantine. You need a chair or something to support your weight. Let me just show you right off the bat how we're going to use it. It's going to be a side plank type of thing. So something that won't slide or roll away from you. Something that'll provide that support. And yeah, I've got the wooden chair because that's what I'm blessed with here. If you have something with maybe some upholstery on it, that'd be nice. Because this hard wooden edge is going to get a little bit uncomfortable on my arm and forearm once we get into it. All right. So try to choose accordingly. Pick the right thing. You got your chair. You've also got a regular bath towel, as we've been using so gratuitously. Go ahead and grab those items. You did? Take it. I've got opposite corners. So these were the same side corners. I'm going to go and take that opposite one. Just so we have a little more length to work with the hypotenuse. I'm going to make a small half knot, the beginnings of my shoe tie. I'm not closing it all the way. I want this loop to remain. I want the loop. So just pull enough of the half knot so there's just barely enough length to create a second half knot. So this is the same knot orientation we did for the door towel work. One half knot and then another half knot. Start your shoe tie, pull it just enough for length, and do a second start of the shoe tie. And what you end up with is this little ball with the little bunny ears. And then what we'll do is pull from the long side to test it. If it unravels and your little bunny ears go away, try it again with a little bit more length. I don't really care how much width we have there. The basic towel size, we're all going to end up with a very comparable towel length. So we're going to have that. You dig? We'll just leave it aside for a moment. Real simple. Grab that chair or that support, whatever you need, whatever you have available. And we're going to start right off the bat with a plank. Bring it a little closer so we can see. Straight arm plank first, stepping back. This should be nice and easy for all of us watching because the upper body's elevated like so. It's lighter than our typical plank to the floor. Look at my shoulder blades, I'm going to sink them in. Chest goes forward. I'm going to pick one leg and lift it and start pulsing. Very small glute warm up. Yes, this is a glute kickback, but the greater degree of challenge is on the leg that's doing the standing for us. And we should be feeling down the front side of that leg, all the way up the hip flexor group. Keep pulsing. You don't need to stay on pace with me. Just get the motion happening at first. Get the blood flow going. I'm doing another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we right away switch to the other leg, doing the same exact work. It's a small movement. We're nice and stable. Try not to push the chair away too much. I want to sink into that upper body. Get the shoulder blades back. And I'll say it again. While this is a kickback, this is much more about the leg that's doing the standing now. I've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now from the same setup, we're going to do a side plank. I have my straight arm out and my fingers are turned towards the chair. It's a little bit more comfortable inside the shoulder joint. Got that palm pressure down as I walk out to the side and I stack my feet up. If you notice, I'm on the outside edge of my shoe. I'm not trying to fold it down and crank my ankle. Outside edge of the shoe, stack the feet together. If you got some knee issues like we hinted at before, you're probably going to feel them at this point. You'll notice at this point if this is going to be a good routine for you, or if maybe it would be better to go to a previous one. I'm bending both knees a little bit. Now I'm lifting that top leg with pulses. Right here, you'll notice the grounded leg, the outer side of that knee is getting a little taxing. So if you feel sharp, acute pain sensation, hop out of this one. I dare you to go back to number 23, have some fun. Otherwise, stick with us. This gives us license. This is the first test. We have license to really work those abductors eventually. Good. Now the top leg, I want you to put it stacked, and then you're going to slide it onto the floor. Now we're on the inside, the instep. I'm already feeling the side gut. Bend that knee, and we just stay here for a moment. This is the test of the MCL, the medial side of the new standing leg. If you have pain on the inside edge, this would be an indicator to go back to number 23. If it's feeling okay, you're going to stick with us. Feel that arm, that side gut, last 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, step in. Good. Final move before we move to the other side. I'm going to sit, turn my fingers out, put the heel of the hand on the chair. Oh, we got action. Hey, Josh is in the house. We'll roll soon, don't you worry. I brought my gorilla pants out for you, for your viewing pleasure. We need a towel in this chair, all right, Josh? Heel the hand on the side of the chair, whatever that surface is. Shoulder blades back and down, big broad chest. And we're gonna walk out like we're ready to do dips, but you know I hate dips, so we're not doing dips. This is all it is. A little push up and a little drop down. This is the back of the legs and the glutes slightly. All the while we're stretching the pecs a little bit. Notice I have a tiny knee bend, as always. Only time we're going to lock the knees is at the very top of any squat motions today. Get all about ins and outs. Your pace, your range of motion. If this hurts the front of the shoulders, push out a little bit, squeeze back a little bit, and do the hump. I've got another 10, 9, gentle warm up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently slide back to the chair. Good. Now we'll hit the other side. So you may just turn your back to the screen, do the same 2 moves. I'll shift my chair so you can see the mechanics. Get ready for that side plank. Fingers turned out towards the chair. Put the heel and hand down. Walk until we're stacked. And again, I'm on the outside edge of my shoe. I'm not trying to flatten that. Stay on the outside edge. Bend both knees a little bit and start pushing. This is where we test the outer side, the lateral LCL side of this new standing leg. Start breathing big and slow. For the outer edge of the standing leg, the abductors. Great, now we'll stack up. Put that outside leg on the floor, inside edge of the shoe, and just lift, bending both legs. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step out. Beautiful. Once again for the bridging. Sit, heel the hands on the chair, slide forward, shoulders down and back, pop out, little knee bend, and here we go. Do the humps. Hamstrings and glutes, a little bit of lower back. Of course the arms are getting work, you feel it already from doing all this posting. I'm doing 10, 9, nothing crazy yet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit. Beautiful. Come on up. We're gonna use the back of the chair. Start warming up the lower leg as well. We do need support from the calf and ankles. Here it goes. I'm walking back until it becomes a bit of a stretch to get my heels down. Then I'm going to pick one leg and hide it behind the other kneecap. Sorry, crook of the knee. This should feel like a stretch down the calf. If it doesn't, you're going to go further back, but make sure this object won't slide away from you. Coming up for that one-legged calf raise. Make sure the big toe carries the bulk of the weight. And we don't break it out towards the pinky toe side. You dig? Join me for 20, 20, 19, get low every rep. 17, full range. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stack both feet so we have an even measurement. Now the other one goes behind that knee. Drop the heel down. Reset your surface if you have to, like mine, slid away. And here we go. 20, 19, 18. Dropping the heel every rep. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Big range. 11, 10, 9. Get the stretch at the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet now. Now we've got another 40 before we get cracking on the other stuff. Together. 40, 39, 38, 37, that pace, 36, 35, not too fast, 34, 33, 32, we like that time under tension, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, feeling abs, 8, 7 in calves, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Love it. Who else is in the house? We got Jeff in the house? What's up? Yeah, we're still warming up. You should be good. No worries. We need a chair thing and a towel, of course. Towel obsession lately. Tibialis, front side of the calf ankle situation. Where this was the calf raise, this is now the tibialis raise. What I see a lot of is sometimes people use the hip rocking to get it done. I don't want you to change your knee angle at all. When we do it right, it's very, very small, it's very isolated. I'm leaning back into my heels, and then the toes come up. Look at how small that is. Barely. And we're eventually going to feel that front of the shin muscle. Let's go for it. Little pulses. Working the top of the foot, perhaps, is where you may feel it. Definitely the front of the shin, that tibialis anterior. Very important muscle. If you're a runner, for sure. You jiu-jitsuers, major leg lock play muscle right there. Offensive and defensive. Woo! I'm feeling it now. You should feel a nice cramping type of burn up the front of the shin. Keep moving though. We gotta exhaust this one. Let's go 10, 9, 8, small, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Point the toe, stomp the cigarette to give that shin muscle a little bit of a stretchy poo. You feel me? Tibialis taken care of. All right. We do need to open up the range of motion as well on the adductors, now that we've already woken up their strength. 8. What's worse than one man bun? Super wide, I'm using that chair or that thing that's supporting me. Look at the toe angle. This is going to be important today because we're going to do it with the exercise eventually. Toe angle out to support that direction of the knee. Let's stretch, speed skater style, into one and into the other. And the goal, of course, is to, on the straightened leg, feel the inner thigh stretch. If you'd like to go lower, you may. To the forearms. But continue putting weighted pressure on the chair so we can take a little pressure off the legs and perhaps be comfortable going further into the stretch. Each one gets a little bit lower, of course. Must be progressive. And I'm looking underneath the camera at the list of exercises we're about to go through, and I'm kind of scared. We'll see how it works out. Should be effective though. Like I said, today is all about the ins and the outs, the adduction, the abduction, inner thigh, outer thigh. Things that we haven't been able to work a lot yet during the quarantine. Good, I like that. Of course, hamstring action as well. This will be the last stretch. Put a heel up, bend the standing leg. My right leg is up, so I'm going to put my right hand right above the knee and force that knee straight. Then I'll take my opposite hand and reach for the toes for that stretch. Come up to relieve it. Stick the butt out and reach. I'm going through 8 more, for 10 total. 8, 7, whoa, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other leg, same thing, with the heel up. If my left leg is up, my left hand forces the knee straight with a big post. The right hand, the opposite side, will reach forward to twist us and get a nice symmetric stretch about that hamstring group. 3 out of 10, slow, control. 4 out of 10. 5, 6, get ready for it. 7, 8, 9. Oh, goodness gracious. Let it begin. Chair's on my left side, underneath my left hand. And we're setting up again at those side planks. Now we're going to make them dynamic. Watch first, then we'll work together. Turn the hand out, of course. Setting up the side plank, we're stacked. Step 1 is the inner thigh. So the top leg is going to be the one. We bend it slightly. This bottom leg is bent too. Now by doing whatever you need to do around the hips, this grounded leg, I'm tapping the knee to the floor and coming back up. Notice I'm staying sideways. I'm not bending this knee more. I'm not crouching down. This knee is static and we're just leaning about the hip. We're folding at the hip. Watch a couple more. This leg is slightly bent just for shock absorption. And then I rock and back up. Rock and I'm back up. And the inner thigh of this top right leg is doing all the serious work. Maybe show you from the side so you can see what's happening with the lineup. Tried a couple. Let's move together now through 12 repetitions. Top leg on the ground, bent. Bottom leg, bent. We're tapping this knee to the floor by folding at the hip. And go. And feel this inner thigh. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, stick with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Other side. It's a lot of work on the gut there too. This is going to turn into an ab day real quick. Other side, my right hand. Fingers turned out. Stack up those feet. The top left leg is the one that does the work. Bend the underside. Bend the top one a little bit. Bring this knee to the ground. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hang into it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Grab that towel bundle. And if you just joined us, we'll grab the two corners, tie it once like a shoelace, tie it a second time like a shoelace. And we have this loop. I'm taking it, balling it up, putting it between the space just underneath my knees. Look at how low it is. Just below the knees. You dig? If you need chair support, that's great. We're squatting with this now. And we're doing it in the 21 fashion. So check me out. I'm getting low, keeping the towel gripped, halfway. doing 6 of them like that, and then 6 of them full range. So put that towel between just below the knees, not up here, too easy. Lower. Shall we? Hands forward. Bottom half. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze that towel, 2, 1. Now 6 full range all the way up. 12, sorry, 6, 5, 4, squeeze that towel, 3, 2, inner thighs, 1, dump it. Beginning the outer thigh work, back to that chair. We're using the side planks once more. Set it up so the left arm does the work. Let me demonstrate first, and then we can tag along. Same setup, finger turned out, heel of the hand on the surface. Now it's the lower leg in the stack that's doing the work, and we're gonna get the outer thigh there. A little bend, the leg in the sky comes up, and then we drop and tap. I'm crossed over. This leg doesn't have weight. It's just doing a baby tap. As close to the chair as I can. I'm not turning to face it, staying sideways. Reach to the sky. Sink. Look at how upright my torso gets. And tap. Sky. Across the body. Tap. Let's all set it up. We have 12 again. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Raise up. Come for the tap. 12. Raise up. 11. Raise up. Woo. 10. Raise up. 9. That's brutal. Raise up. 8. Raise up. 7. Raise up. 6. Up. 5. Up. Fold at the waist. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. 1. Whoa. What's helping me is watching my torso get upright, because that's making the range of motion at the hip where we want it to be, nice and targeted. Other side, turn the fingers out, heel of the hand, stack it up. It's a new grounded leg, the one that's underneath. We bend them both. Here we go for 12. Up, cross and tap. Boom. Up, cross and tap. 11. Up. 10. Up. How low can you dip the hip? 9. 8. 7. 6. Wow. 5. Major outer thigh. 4. 3. 2. 1. Grab that towel loop. Put it on. Also below the knees, just like where we do our band work in the gym. Below the knees, right in the fattest part of the calf. And we stand up with it. Okay. I want your feet as close as together as possible. Try to get those heels together. And now we squat here. Also 6 plus 6. I'll fold this so you can see everything. That may be pointless. Get that loop on below the knees. Heels are close as you can while still holding the towel. And now join me. 6 at the bottom, 6 full range. 6. 5, stay low. 4, keep tension in the towel. 3, 2, 1, now full range. 6, don't drop that towel. 5, push out. 4, 3, push out, push out, push out, hold the towel. 2, 1. I think we need to double that one up. See at the bottom. 6 plus 6. Let's go. 6. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 6. Hold the towel. If you gotta go to tiptoes, do whatever you have to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let that towel go. Beautiful. We're doing all that one more round before we move to some power stuff. And then we will return to all that. It's going to flank our workout. Chair in the left hand, inner thighs. Left fingers out. The top leg does the holding. Make sure it bends a little bit. Knees together, and then tap the floor with the knee, like so. And look at how upright I'm getting with the torso. This is the alignment we're looking for. Here, boom, there. But of course, don't let the knee cave inward. We want to keep that line rigid. Shall we? For 12. Go. Tap the ground, upright. 12. 11. 10. Keep that top leg strong. 9. 8. 7. Of course, a lot of work in that arm. 6. A lot of work in the side of the gut. But those are all good things. 5. 4. 3. 2. Whoa. Other side. Right arm has it. Turn the fingers out. Heel of the hand on the chair. The top leg does the holding. Make sure this knee doesn't cave in. Keep it strong. Knees together. Get upright. Tap. Here we go. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Grab the towel bundle. Get it all balled up. Again, below the knees, we squeeze it. Pinch it close. We got 6 at the bottom, 6 full range. Join me. Feet should be together, roughly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. 6, 5, squeeze them. 4, 3, get low. Don't drop that towel. 2, and 1. Now drop it. Moving to the outer thighs, round 2 of outer thighs. Oh. Underneath the left arm, your surfaces. Left arm on the chair, left foot on the floor. Right leg is going to be doing that crisscrossy situation. Turn the fingertips out, heel of the hand. Stack that left foot underneath you. Bend it a little bit. Up. Shall we for 12. Full, tap the ground, back up. 12. 11. 10. 9, get that outer thigh. 8. 7, let's work. 6. Tap nice and high, close to the chair. 5. Get upright with the torso. 4. Change that angle. 3. 2. Lost my balance. 1. Beautiful. Other side. Same work. Make it happen. Right hand turned out. Right foot on the ground. Top leg comes up. Here we go for 12. Lift to the sky. Tap real close to the chair and get upright. 11, 10, 9, all on the outside edge of that right shoe. 8, 7, 6, try just to tap. 5, don't put weight on it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the loop, put it underneath the knees. Legs go inside. Whoa. You know what we got to do? 2 rounds of 6 plus 6. The feet should be as close as possible. That means the knees are way bowed out and bent. To keep this towel on. Shall we? 6 at the ground. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that towel. 1, all the way up. Blow the knees out. 6, 5, 4, 3, outer thigh, side booty. 2, feel that extra work. 1, round 2, let's get it. See you at the bottom. 6, 5, 4, 3, break the towel open. 2, test that knot. 1, all the way up. Test the knot. Push out. 6, 5, 4, resist the urge to shimmy your feet further apart. 3, keep the heels close. 2, 1. Now get rid of that towel. Very good. Pull the chair away. Get your open space. No longer need the towel. I'm grabbing a sip. Lordy, lordy. Cheers, by the way. This one's pretty nasty. Is anybody else feeling the inner and outer thighs during this like I am? Those are pretty brutal. Pretty effective if you allow that big bend. I know there's delay in the comments, but give me an amen anyway. I'll see it eventually. And don't worry, we will do all those. 2 more rounds at the end. Lordy. A very targeted. Oh yeah, okay, great. We got some confirmation from Nazim. She has good leg endurance, so if she says it's bad, I know it's bad. Most F. Okay. Very isolated, very specifically approached side lunge jump situation. Maybe you start with the chair. Maybe we calibrate with the chair so we can figure this one out gently. The setup is very similar to our speed skate stretch we've already done. Nice and wide, and like I said at the beginning, I hinted at that toe angle. Open that toe angle up a little bit. We'll start by working the left leg. The right leg should stay pretty close to locked the entire time. Imagine it just being a stilt that we're rocking up and down on. The movement is this. Wide, straight leg, and push with the calf raise. We're going to do it fast enough, ideally, to pop up and go to a one-legged stance. If we're too narrow, I get this big angle. Again, the knee over the toe thing is not dogma, it's not going to murder you. But if it's really far out, it might be uncomfortable. So for me, this is too much. What I'm going to do is widen my stance instead. So that at my bottom position, the shin is a little bit closer to perpendicular with the floor. A little bit closer to up and down. That's good. Good rule for you is if it hurts the knee, you go wider. If it doesn't hurt the knee, you might be in a good spot. Here. Now, I'm jumping up to go to this one-legged stance. And I'm catching the toes in the same spot. As we get used to it, we might start reaching out further and further. Try a couple, either side. Have the chair there, just in case, in front of you. I'm moving the chair away as I get ready for the full version. So it's going to be kind of difficult for us to sync up our repetitions. They'll all last a different amount of time. I'm going to count myself through 16 of them. You should count yourself through 16 as well. That's a lot of reps. Pow. Start with the left leg working. Feel free to have the chair there in front of you. I've removed it just so I can show you all the mechanics. Make sure they're hops, and the checkpoint is ideally a one-legged stance, because I'm illustrating to you that looking forward at the mirror in the camera is not the best way to balance. I'm going to look at the floor instead and see how much better this could get. I'm here, and I bounce to that brief one-legged stance. Here we go. 16. Look at the straight leg and the pointed toe. 15. 14. 13. This is our power move. 12. 11. Push out. Outer thigh. 10. Support inner thigh. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Wowzer. Should feel a lot of the quad, of course, but a lot of that side booty from pushing out. Other leg. We're standing on the left leg, stilted. Now the right leg is doing all the pushing, and that's pseudo jumping. 16 at your own pace, or you can join me. Here we go. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. As graceful as a landing as you can. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take a moment. Chew on that mentally. Pretty gnarly. If you're not dead, consider going wider with the legs. Can I get an amen? So what we have left, we're dropping down by 4s. We just did a 16 per side. We're going to a 12 per side. We're going to an 8 per side. And sure enough, a 4 per side. Once we finish this water break, that 12, 12, 8, 8, 4, 4, non-stop, no breaks. Hallelujah. From Mark, thank you. Appreciate that vote of confidence. Woo, and as I get up after the first break, feeling it right there. You're damn right. Exactly as intended. Inner thighs are catching it big time. We got more. Oh, for real. Yeah, Manny. Also, Chris, Jessica. Join us on the live, maybe on the weekends. Actually, I think you were there on Saturday. But yeah, Manny, I believe. Manny, Nasim, Kivan. All y'all been doing every single one so far. Right on pace. That's badass. I know I'm wrecked. Shall we continue? Let's go for the 12s, the 8s, the 4s, and then we'll get back to our nice isolated work we started with. Start with a wide stretch, like we've been discussing, big toe angle. And let's begin the beginning of the end of this one. Graceful, quiet landings. Toes first, toes last. Think very ballerina. Shall we begin? 12. Go. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, right leg for 12. Let's go. Oh, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching. 8. Left leg for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg. 8. Let's get them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into the 4s. It's the shortest set, so make it the most intense. Go wide. Do a big explosive jump. Yeah. Left leg, 4. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Get them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Back to that chair. Keep the towel nearby. We're going to finish just like we started. Inner thighs first. Side plank. Heel of the hand out. Top leg, right leg is doing the holding. This bottom knee goes to the floor and we get upright. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm on support. The left inner thigh. Turn the fingers out towards the chair. Heel of the hand. Top leg does the carrying. Don't let that knee cave in. Push it out a little bit. Here we go. Tap and get upright. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, inner thigh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the towel, pinch it between the calves. Bundle it up a little bit. Dab the sweat. Between the calves. 6 minis at the bottom, 6 full range. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. 6, 5, don't drop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Outer thighs. Chair back to the left side. Left hand turned out. Left leg on the ground. This is where we tiptoe across. Here we go, lift up. 12, tap. 11, tap. 10, 9, tap. 8, get upright, tap. 7, tap. 6, tap. 5, tap. 4, tap. 3, tap. 2, tap. 1. Other side, right hand, right foot on the ground for the right side booty, right outer thigh. Fingertips out, heel of the hand by the corner. Right leg does the gripping, bend it a little. Here we go. 12, lean and tap. 11, tap. 10, 9, tap, kick up. 8, 7, higher. 6, 5, oh goodness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the loop, put it around your calves. Get the feet as close together as they can be without you losing the towel. Just underneath the knee. And look, that's cheating. Get those feet in. So you blow the knees out. This time we'll just do a single round, all right? 6 at the bottom, 6 full. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. 6, 5, 4, 3, and that towel should make it hard to fully extend. 2, 1, drop it. Final round through. Inner thigh moves, outer thigh moves. We did it. Left hand for the chair. Turn the fingertips out. Right leg does the holding. Right inner thigh. One last dose for that right inner thigh. Sideways. Little knee bend. Knees together. Tap the knee. 12. 11. 10. 9. Stay sideways. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Right hand on the surface. Left leg. Inner thighs getting it. Turn the fingers out. Left leg on the ground. Don't let the knee bow in. Push it out a little bit. Knees together and go. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Oh, those are good planks too. Really feel the side of my gut. Ball it up. Inner thigh. This time we'll go right at the knees. Right at the knee joint. And this one will double up. 6, 6, 6, 6. Let's go. At the bottom. 6, 5. Feet together. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the bottom. Do it again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 6, 5. Full lockout. 4, 3, 2, 1. Outer thigh sequence, and we're done. We succeed. Left hand on the chair. Stepping across the body with that tiptoe tap. Make sure on the tiptoe, you're just tapping. Don't put weight on the ground to jump off. That'll take some of the work away from where we want it to go. Left hand, left foot. Bent. Raise and go. 12. 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Damn near the end. Right hand, turn it out. Woo. Right foot on the ground. Left foot does those tiptoe taps. Raise up and go. 12. Home stretch. 11. 10. Make these the best ones. 9. Most technical. Most controlled. 8. Hang in there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Last piece of torture. Put it on the legs, just below the knee. I'm setting my timer. For 1 minute. Okay, prepared. During that 1 minute, you keep the towel on and you're jumping rope. Not really jumping rope, but you get it. Imagine. And do not let that towel drop at all costs. Also, what I don't want is you bowing the knees like so, right? So keep the knees bowed apart, out. Baby taps with the calves. You can leave the ground or you don't. You can always do mini calf raises. Shall we? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. 1 minute of fake jump rope. Do whatever you want, just keep that towel on. And look at the lineup. My feet might be a little narrower than the towel. I'm definitely not here. Do not let those knees bow in. Keep the heels turned in, the toes turned out. Do whatever you want to do. Have some fun. The whole time I'm trying to break the knot. Test your knot, tighten it up. Keep moving. Put it bounce. Whoop, whoop. Keep that towel taut. Test the tension. You're halfway through. Very good. Keep those knees out against the towel. Work those outer thighs. Keep it moving, keep it moving. It should burn. Test the towel. Let's get it working. This is the end of the workout. You can do it. 10 seconds left. Push with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, go, go. Stay in it. Endurance. There it is. Drop that towel. Huh. Oh, and by the way, can you see? It was a minute and a half. Wow. Okay. That was great. I maybe even worked my right inner thigh a little too much. Oh. Lord, please. Yes. It's all relative. Time. A minute and a half. Well, That was pretty nuts. Stretches were very much built into that one. So over and over again, you put your inner thighs at length. It should feel like a nice inner thigh stretch, of course, in addition to the workout. However, if you would like more, you may move into that speed skate as we sign off here. And feel free to do a nice long hold. You can go off to one side. Why don't we do it together? It feels nice. We'll do 30 seconds per leg, which is a fairly brief static hold for us compared to Sunday. So go to that chair, get your nice wide stance, and make sure it's wide enough that you already feel a stretch just by being there. And then to take it further, I'm going to bend and turn. So my right leg is straight, my left leg is bent. I'm reaching out to the left, reaching out to the right. 30 seconds is on. Put a lot of weight in the arms so we can just focus on the length, getting the position as cranked as we can. Wherever you want to hold is good, forearms is fine. Inner thigh stretch is the target, so put your focus there. 10 seconds left. Damn, I'm dripping. Come out of it carefully. Shift to the other side. Bend the right leg. Straighten the left leg. Reach out with the torso to the left. Get the left inner thigh all stretchy, ledgy. And my floor is more scattered in sweat droplets right now than it was during the hit safari. So that tells me a little something about how this routine went down. A little more constant than I had anticipated. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully hop out. Yeet! That was tricky. You got me hobbling. Well, I feel like at this rate, another 32 days, I believe, is what's left. Another 32 days of this, we're going to be rocking. Things like we did today, we rarely have done that in the gym. And I find oftentimes when you limit your tool set, that's a nice route to creativity, forced creativity. You know, if you're a musician or a composer, maybe it's like you only choose 2 instruments or 3 instruments instead of your usual 10. Or if you're a writer, maybe use certain devices or certain poetic tools. Oh my God. If you're writing workouts, you get rid of all your standard equipment. You see what's coming out of this, right? Some ingenuity out of constraint. I invite you to try something like that. Have a nice run, Josh. So we'll carry a lot of this stuff on to when we get back in the gym. And of course, I'm filming a lot of it and putting it in the app. Things that I never have done before. Things that we never had to come up with before because we all had all these beautiful tools. All these shiny pieces of metal and rubber to play with. Anyway, it's a nice opportunity. It really is. So in other areas of your life, think of the same thing. It's tough to connect socially when you're stuck inside. So come up with interesting, fun, different ways. Maybe you send snail mail. What? Maybe you get fun into like greeting cards online or emails or video messages that you can edit, have a blast with effects. Who knows? For me, it's been eating has been way different, right? Not able to go sit down at restaurants. That's one of my favorite things. End of a super long day, go sit down, talk with people, even just the servers. So we're limiting our nutritional tool set How do you make best of that? I've been cooking, eating a lot more healthy food. It's pretty awesome. You know, run with it. Do some fun things within the constraint. Let the constraint in one area open up ideas in another that perhaps you haven't investigated. Like I haven't really investigated a bunch of home workouts, and here we are, 29 sessions in, and we haven't really repeated too many of the same thing other than push-ups. Wow, how cool, how great. Spread the love. Thanks for sticking with me today. See you tomorrow. Well done, y'all. My legs, oh, what am I gonna do?